cuore di ogni essere vivente non ha un colore diverso, non parla una lingua diversa e funziona nello stesso identico modo. Un incedere incalzante dibattiti che si rincorrono senza sosta e che diffondono sulle frequenze dell'umanità un unico messaggio: io ci sono. Immagina tutti i cuori del mondo scandire insieme questo ritmo. Riuscirai a sentire tutto il bene dell'universo. Non ha importanza dove nasci. Casa tua è il luogo in cui germogliano le tue speranze e crescono i tuoi sogni.
My name is Kana. I come from Gambia. I'm 18 years.
My name is Sekou Sane. I'm from the Gambia and I'm 18 years old.
Ma per scoprirlo devi affrontare un viaggio pieno di incubi più reali della vita stessa.
My father died when I was 2 years old. So when I was born, like when I know myself, when I know I can say my mom can tell me something, my mom told me stories about my father. So my father was working in the government as a driver. He was working for my namesake. My namesake's name is Sekou Sabari, who was the former prime minister of the Gambia. They had problems with my namesake had problem with the government. So when they had government, he had to go out of the country for exile. He's currently in Senegal, but we haven't been communicating him for over 20 years now. That was before I was born. My father was still in the country. So they knew that my father knew like 75% of his secrets. So my mom, I was told that they came for him at the house. They came for my father at the house. They asked my father, they told him that, you know this man's secrets. You know like everything about him because you are his driver and you are his, as well, his best friend. So we need you to help us to find this man. If not, it will be very deadly for you. My father said to them, no, I know nothing about him. I don't know where he is. I don't know his whereabouts. They took my father away. He was imprisoned for like 1 year. So when he was imprisoned, the following year, they left him. When they left him, he was so stressed up, he had an attack, heart problem. So when he left the prison, he couldn't make it. I wish I knew my father.
Perdere una persona che si ama è avere la morte nel cuore. Per non essere inghiottito dall'abisso devi aggrapparti a tutto ciò che hai, te stesso.
The time I was in my country, I was in very serious life that time, because I'm young. I don't stay with my mom, I don't stay with my father. I stay with my uncle. I never be at school. My mom died, I'm young. My father died, I'm young. I try myself to find work. Since I was a young boy, I wasn't like to be a driver. I met somebody to help me, teach me how can I driving. Then she's helped me be a taximan in Gambia. I work taxi Gambia. Just 4 years. But people in my city, the place I was in live, they don't like me. But they wasn't say something for me, I don't like it. Even my uncle, they don't like it. They say I'm a gay. So my uncle told me one day in the night, Kana, I say yes. She told me, try to leave the country before people kill you.
Quando il domani è una notte così buia, sognare un futuro richiede un prezzo altissimo.
It wasn't my decision to leave the Gambia. It wasn't my decision to leave my country. I left my country because I was told to do so.
I never choose to come in Italy, never in my life. But the way I live my country is not good for me. The way I live like in Africa is not good for me. That's why I try to take this sacrifice for me, to have a good life for myself. I leave my uncle's house. I go outside to stay with myself. I stay with myself 10 months in Gambia. I was in bad life that time, myself. I see somebody, she says, you have to help me to enter Senegal.
From Senegal, I started the journey. From Senegal, I went to Mali to come to Italy. So from there, from Mali, I had there like 2 weeks. These 2 weeks, it wasn't easy for me because like our country, Gambia and Senegal, we are like the same. We speak the same languages, the same, we always link together, Gambia and Senegal. We are like the same mother and father.
Gambia, Senegal, we are brother.
From Mali to Libya, reaching here in Italy, there was no sympathy. The money I had, they stole it. I was only left because when taking this road, it's very risky. I had to put money in all parts of my body, in my boxers. I used to tear some parts of my trousers and put there money. All part of my body, I used to put money. So they only had the chance to steal some parts that are, like let's say they can steal from my body. So I had a little amount of money. From there, I left from Mali, I left for Burkina Faso, which was as well hard, where I was captured by the police. They said I should give them money. They asked for money, amount of money that I wasn't having. So I told them I'm not having money. I'm not having money with me. They had to imprison me. They had to torture me. They tortured me very well. We were like 150 or at least 150 in a small room. They give us every day only cup of water every day, like 3 times a day. A cup of water to drink, but no food. Some said they had there like 3 months, some 4 months, some more than that. I was very lucky that I had there 8 days.
I go Mali, from Mali to Burkina. Mali to Burkina, I spent in the journey there 10 days.
So when they left me, I encountered with a Gambian guy who had money, who had huge amount of money, more than I did. So he flopped some money for me. He paid, he helped me. Like the checkpoints there were too much. There were like at least 18 checkpoints. And each of these checkpoints, you had to pay the money they ask you to pay. If you don't pay the amount of money they ask you to pay, then it's a big problem for you. They will torture you. I even encountered a guy who was shot on his leg because they asked him to pay an amount of money. He said he has no money. They shot him and told him to go. We tried to escape their checkpoints we took like the back way to enter inside the bush to their capital, Niamey. So when we went like in the bush, we got lost in the bush. We had three nights in the bush. We got lost there with no food. The fourth day in the morning, we saw the road. So we encountered with an old guy. We asked him, we explained to him our story, how we encountered everything. He had sympathy on us. He explained. He took his car. He even took his car to escort us through, because he knew like the police. He had contact with them. So this old man helped us to cross all those checkpoints in Niamey. So in Niger to Niamey, they are capital.
I came Agadez. It's a bad country. Agadez, everybody knows that country. It's a bad country. I spent Agadez 1 week. I take my journey to the desert.
In Agadez, the same thing applies. The money I had, I paid everything in the checkpoints. The police and the military are all corrupted. It's all over Africa, I can say. When leaving from Agadez to Libya, we live in these Toyota stretcher cars, which has carriers at the back of them. In these cars, they put in like 32 of us, at least 32 to 35 people in this small car. When you are lucky, you don't fall. But when you fall in the desert, you are dead. The driver, they are Arabs. They wouldn't stop for you. They hate us very much. They wouldn't stop, and they drive with maximum speed of car in the desert. I had there like 10 days in the desert because the driver got lost. The desert, they had no cardinal directions to direct them, nothing. Because they just go like that because they said they knew everything about the desert. They mastered the way. So our driver got lost.
In the desert, I have the desert 7 days without food, without drink.
The most difficult thing and the most dangerous thing one could ever encounter in life is living in Libya. So when we entered in Tripoli, as we were entering Tripoli, they smuggled us, put us in the cages, put us in a big camion cars, put watermelons on top of us and a big cloth on us, because when the police sees us, that's direct, they will kill us straight. So unluckily, when we were entering Tripoli, we were caught by the police, but our group, we were very lucky. They only imprisoned us. I was in the prison of Libya for five months.
I spent about 8 months. 4 months outside, 4 months prison. Because Libya is a very bad country. If someone be in Libya like me, you have to risk everything. Because Libya, they are very dangerous people.
When you enter the prison, they tell you to call your parents or anybody you have. They ask like the amount of, let's say in euro, when you convert it, it's like 30,000 euro. In our 30,000 euro in our Gambian money, it's up to $60,000. That's a huge amount of money in our country. You don't have the opportunity to live life again. They will just kill you. I even encountered where they killed a pregnant woman. She's from Nigeria. They killed her because she had no money to pay. In front of me, in front of my eyes.
They meet me one day, the day Friday, in my place. I am working with the Arabian people. They tell me they have work with me. I go with them because of every morning I will go outside to find work, to get something to eat. They meet me there, they take me, cell. They sell me in that jail. I've been there 4 months. I don't see outside. 4 months, then nobody can help me to find outside there. I don't have nobody. Only God help me. One day, we break the prison, we see outside. I start my life fresh again. Start working. I have small money. Start to reach Sabah to Tripoli, the big city in Libya.
The amount of money I paid for the boat was like, our money in Gambia is $30,000. That $30,000 in our Gambia is very powerful. It's powerful in our currency. In euro, it's approximately 600 euro, I could say. So when I paid that, it's different. Some people pay more than that, some pay less than that. So when I paid that amount of money, I went to a town close to the river where we take the boat, where everyone takes the boat.
I met Seiko in the boat in Italia, the big boat. I never know Seiko Libya, I never know Seiko Gambia. I know Seiko in the boat, Italia. So we stay together then. We come together since now here. But he's a nice man, I like him. Since we stay, we never have a problem. We never have anything. We stay together, everything is all right.
They put in 150 of us in the boat, whereas the boat was sinking. It was very difficult. That moment was I never thought that I will cross the Mediterranean Sea to come to Italy, because it was very deadly. The water waves, it was very deadly. It wasn't easy for us in the boat, and the boat, everyone knows the river has no branches to catch on when the boat sinks. The Italian Navy came for us. They collected us and put us in the big ship, whereas in the river, before we came, the ship arrived at Vibo, Valencia. It was on the 28th of June. From there, they then took us to the Italian headquarters, the Red Cross at Roma. I don't know the via. Croce Rossa Italiana, the headquarters. We had there 2 weeks. From there, after the 2 weeks, they took us to Fiumicino via Bombonati 48, where we are now living right now.
La paura confonde i cuori, guarda il colore della pelle e rifiuta la tua diversità, dimenticandosi che in fondo anche tu sei un essere umano.
First day it wasn't enter Fiumicino, it was in bad for us. Many people, they don't like us to enter in Fiumicino. Many people.
E se le paure più grandi sembrano essere svanite, pare che gli incubi invece siano destinati a non finire mai.
When I came here first, I was like, I'm dead. Saying I'm dead is like, I was like, I can't live in Italy because the life here is really painful. The white people here doesn't like black people. That was what I thought at first.
The workers the police try to enter inside the campo. Yeah. That time I had something pain in my heart. I cry because I see people, they don't like us to enter in Fiumicino. Yeah. So I asked myself that time, why? For me, white, black, all of them, we are the same for me, for my heart. I asked myself to cry that day.
E anche se continui a non fartene una ragione, devi resistere, perché la dignità è un valore più forte, perché siamo tutti uguali, e chi è uguale a te, prima o poi, ti tende la mano.
Our first 2 weeks, we were not going out. So after the first 2 weeks, a guy came in called Marco. Marco Borzarino. He came in because the boss in the house, Fabrizio, is his friend.
Marco come there, call everybody, the boys in the campo. He said, who want to join in the team football americano? Who want to join? You can write your name in the table.
I was like, no, when he first said it. But I think of it again. In the house, we were doing nothing. We were just sitting, especially me. I'm always on my phone, chatting with my friends, family, and relatives. So then I then said, rather than sitting home, I better than join the team and see.
La cosa che mi ha in qualche modo interessato è l'opportunità di dare a delle persone che hanno una diversa cultura l'inserimento nel contesto sociale.
Noi abbiamo sempre avuto fin dall'inizio la volontà, la voglia di portare un discorso anche sociale all'interno della Legio e quindi abbiamo fatto in modo di sfruttare l'opportunità che ci è stata concessa da questi amici che avevano questi ragazzi in questo centro di accoglienza a Fiumicino, di poterli portare a fare il nostro sport.
Lo sport ti spinge a credere che le cose possono davvero cambiare.
If Marco see you are good sport, you are good, you are doing something good for him, they will take you in the team.
Mi ricordo ancora il primo allenamento, erano in 16 e poi il secondo in 8 e poi hanno finito in 5, perché non è il football americano, anche questa legge naturale sua è per tutti ma non è da tutti. Loro piano piano stanno in qualche maniera vincendo fortemente questa loro diversità.
Before it's difficult for me, but now we are understanding the rules, we are understanding the train.
Non c'entrano i risultati, ma la consapevolezza di aver finalmente trovato un posto nel mondo, una famiglia per cui batterti e che si batterà per te.
Ghana è stato il primo ad avvicinarsi a noi, poi è arrivato Saiku che praticamente ha dato addirittura vita in una partita 2 intercetti, un touchdown e a un momento particolare a fine gara dove praticamente è stato portato in trionfo dai compagni di squadra e vedere i loro sorrisi è stato, per quanto mi riguarda e penso anche per tutti gli altri, un momento dove finalmente si è visto che cosa volevamo dire con lo sport, quindi col football americano, e che cosa volevamo dire a loro. Vedete che cosa riusciamo ad ottenere.
I like to play offense because I think I can run and I'm good in receiving, because before in my country, before playing inside the field, I used to play, I was a goalkeeper before, so one could say I'm good in catching ball.
Nuovi amici, ragazzi con la tua stessa identica passione.
I want to tell my coach, my friends in the team, I'm so happy about them, I'm so happy, all of them, so happy, all of them.
They showed us that the game, it eradicates racism. They showed us love. They showed us cheering. They showed me love. I'm saying a big thanks to them today because they gave me the chance of sitting here so that I could say about me, I could say a short biography about me. A big thanks to everybody in the team, everybody. Thank you very much. Grazie mille. Sono molto contento adesso. Grazie.
Grazie a tutti, perché questa è la vittoria di tutta la squadra, non di uno, due e chi ha segnato, ma tutti che ci avete messo a cuore, perché qui è questo che oggi è servito.
L'opportunità che offre il nostro sport, che offre il football americano, è secondo noi molto importante. La possibilità quindi di dare anche a conoscenza ai ragazzi nostri delle situazioni che hanno vissuto questi ragazzi venendo da paesi molto lontani, da situazioni che a noi sono raccontate in un modo e invece loro le possono vivere e sentire direttamente dalla voce di questi ragazzi. E sia Seco che Cana hanno dato dimostrazione dal momento in cui si sono presentati al campo di sapere anche amare lo sport che stanno facendo. Sia con la costanza degli allenamenti, perché sono stati sempre presenti, addirittura spesso e volentieri venendo al campo da soli, prendendo i mezzi da Fiumicino e presentandosi al campo, quindi è un valore che do aggiunto a quanto loro fanno.
Lo sport può trasformare una fuga in un meraviglioso viaggio verso nuovi orizzonti. Una nuova esistenza che da ragazzo può renderti uomo.
I want to be my own family.
My mother is my king, my mother is my queen, my mother is my role model, my mother is my guardian angel. She brought me up, she made me, she educated me, tried to pay my school fee for me up to high school. So now, right now I'm like, it's my turn to pay my mother's bills. It's like a bill to me. See, I borrowed from her when I was a child, and I'm still a child, but I'm grown up now. What I want now is to live a good life, a better life, and help my mother out. She's my everything right now.
Sometimes when we lose in the game, I am so happy again. Then I can just say, football is like that.
Right now, everything is good with me. It doesn't matter to me who loves me and who doesn't love me. I love them all.
La vita ci insegna che si può cadere, lo sport che ci si può rialzare, sempre. Tendere la mano e battersi fianco a fianco e aprire il proprio cuore ed ascoltarlo battere all'unisono, perché la vittoria più grande è essere coscienti di esistere e di poter amare qualcosa di infinito. Lo sport può essere salvezza, lo sport può rendere liberi, lo sport è vita.